Hello vinyl community, this is Randy, back today with another video. Just yesterday I posted a video, it was a very short video of a song by Billy Gibbons, Hot Rod. That was some VCLT that I received from Edward at Prog Rock Tommy's Corner. I recorded that video. I was going to just tack it under the end of this video. It was just like a needle drop, but then I finished it and I looked at it and I thought, well, it's pretty good. Just go ahead and post this one, just the song by itself. So that's what I did. So yeah, but I did want to show you what else I got in that package from Prog Rock Tommy. So I'm going to show you that. Then also I'm going to show you some records I've gotten in the mail in the last part of July. So about 4 records that I've gotten in the mail. So yeah, but first of all, I got this box from in the mail from Edward. He told me he was going to be sending me something. Didn't say what it was. I saw this box. I thought it was surely going to be a book inside it, but it wasn't a book. It was a couple of records and actually this sticker, which I also displayed during that video yesterday. It looks like it's from a record store there in Austin, Texas, I think, is where Edward lives. Here's the record that I played yesterday. Here's the side that I played, which was Hot Rod. Yeah, I think actually the A side probably is Rolling and Tumbling. So yeah, Billy Gibbons, the guitarist for ZZ Top, so I guess he has a solo record. So yeah, thanks very much for that. Edward, sounding great. Here's another record that he sent me from a band called Davica. A side is Straight Shot. The B side is Give Me Something to Believe. Davica is a Russian word for a young girl. And so I'm not familiar with this band, so I looked it up online, and yeah, they are a multi-instrumental and vocal ensemble. They're based in the United States, but they are featuring Romani, Greek, Slavic, Bolero, and mariachi music. So yeah, it's a progressive sounding. Well, I really wouldn't even know anything to compare it to. So I'm going to try to leave a link down there in the description of their video so you can hear what it sounds like. So yeah, thanks very much for sending this. Edward, one side. The other side is red bass. Yeah, very cool, interesting sounding band. I haven't heard anything like this before. So yeah, it's good to hear that. So yeah, thanks very much for that. Edward also included this note, which is showing just because it's on this cool stationery here with the musical notes on it. So thanks for that. And then also he sent me this CD. So this is a CD that came out in 1988, I believe is what it said. Question and Answer. So this is Pat Metheny, Dave Holland, Roy Haynes on drums, Dave Holland, a bass player, Pat Metheny, of course, a guitarist. So it's just a 3-man band, and that's what we're hearing in the background right now. We're hearing the first song, Solar, Miles Davis song, Solar. So a really good rendition of this. I've really been enjoying this CD. I got this package in the mail about, I guess about 3 or 4 days ago. So yeah, it comes with this booklet. A lot of words in here. It's mostly Pat Metheny talking about the recording process. They recorded this in New York, basically all in one day. They just got together and they had, I guess they all had a downtime, and yeah, recorded it all in one day. So there's a couple of there's mostly originals, but there are some covers on here. So Solar that we're hearing right now, and then All the Things You Are. But the really cool one is Old Folks. So somebody was somebody in the vinyl community reviewing an album not long ago with Old Folks on it. Of course, that song is famous. It's on Miles Davis' Someday When a Prince Will Come album. So they do a version of it on here. It's really good. Like I say, most of it's original. So yeah, Pat Metheny has that wonderful guitar tone. Here's the back cover. be awesome if this were. I don't think this has been released on vinyl. I didn't look too hard. I don't think it's been released on vinyl. It would be a great album cover, though, wouldn't it? I guess that would probably be the back cover. This would be the front. But yeah. So yeah, thanks very much. Thanks very much for that, Edward. I was just going to point out that I had another CD from 1997, which is the same three people: Pat Metheny, Roy Haynes, Dave Holland. They are joined on this one by Gary Burton and Chick Corea. So I guess maybe this is supposed to be a Gary Burton. His name isn't Y. Maybe Gary Burton is the leader here, but yeah, when you have 5 people like that playing, it's pretty much an equal partnership, I think, on that record. So yeah, thanks again for those, Edward. I've really been, especially that Pat Metheny CD is fantastic. So I've gotten a few records in the mail over the past couple weeks. So yeah, these are well, there's going to be 3 jazz records and then one that is not jazz at the end. But the first one is Tina Brooks, Minor Move. These are all going to be Tone Poet jazz records. I just got this one in the mail. Some of these I've ordered like as much as 2 months ago. Some of them just took a long time to get here. But this was not a new release necessarily. This came out in October 2019, the Tone Poet version. So yeah, this took me a while to get around to ordering it. So Tina Brooks is a tenor sax player from the early 60s there at Blue Note. There was a one of the Blue Note 4000 series. I think it was number 54 or 52 or something like that. That Mazzy did, Norman Maslow. So he did a very good biography of Tina Brooks. So I would refer you to that video. Tells all about his early life. I guess basically the story is he only recorded for a couple of years there in the early 60s for Blue Note, and then evidently got sidetracked and died, I guess, in the early 70s. So this was recorded in 1961, but was not released until 1980. It was released in Japan, actually. So this features Lee Morgan on trumpet, Sonny Clark on piano, Doug Watkins on bass, Art Blakey on drums. It sounds really good. I mean, I like Tina Brooks' saxophone playing. The song selection on here is good. The second song on side 1 is The Way You Look Tonight, and I was listening to this record. I got through with side 1, and I thought I was going to hear The Way You Look Tonight. So I went back and listened again, and I mean, it's just one of those things where he really doesn't play the melody. He never does really play the melody. I mean, I guess he's playing over the chord changes. There is one part where Lee Morgan plays a recognizable part of The Way You Look Tonight, the vocal part anyway that I would recognize, which clearly makes it that. So it sounds really good. I mean, I like it and everything, but it's just interesting to me that he doesn't, at least play one time through the melody that we would recognize. But on side B, we've got Star Eyes, Minor Move, which is the original, and then Everything Happens to Me. So I really like his take on the on these two standard Star Eyes and Everything Happens to Me. So those sound really good. And the original, of course, I'm still becoming more familiar with that one, so it sounds really good. So that's on it, standard Blue Note label. So another one I got just in the past couple of weeks is this Grant Green record called Nigeria. And this one came out in February of 2020, so once again, it just took me a while to decide to get it. One thing I wanted to point out was on the liner notes, on the back of this, the guy who wrote these liner notes, Ben Sidran, points out on here that when Grant Green is doing his take on It Ain't Necessarily So, well, what does he say here? Oh gosh. Well, basically what he says is that he could have called it something else because he never does even play the melody all the way through. So it's the same thing. Yeah, he doesn't play the melody that you would recognize as It Ain't Necessarily So. Once again on this one, Sonny Clark, the piano player, does play the melody very clearly about 9 minutes into the song. So, yeah, so here's the track. So it's Grant Green on guitar, Sonny Clark on piano, Sam Jones on bass, Art Blakey on drums. So yeah, it starts with, you know, Nigeria, Air sort of Sonny Rollins song. Just 2 songs on side A. Side B, I Concentrate on You, The Things We Did Last Summer, and The Song Is You. So, yeah, once again, that went, I really like with the jazz standards, the songs that I can recognize, and he does all those beautifully, and I think he does play the melody on most of those, so I don't have any problem recognizing those. Here is the pictures from the inside of this. It has Sonny Clark, Art Blakey, Ike Quebec, and Sam Jones. So I don't know what Ike Quebec is doing in the picture there, but there's Grant and the rest of the band. I think I forgot to show you the inside of this Tina Brooks. Picture of Tina. Yeah, so there's the whole band that actually played on this session. Yeah, so these Blue Note Tone Poets, I mean, it's not like you're really taking any chance when you buy these. You know, I knew in advance I was going to really like all these albums, and they all sound great. So, the third one I got is Chant. Donald Byrd's Chant. So this one actually was released, this Tone Poet release was September 2019, so it's almost a year old. He does I'm an Old Cowhand on here, which I think Sonny Rollins had played on an album shortly before this. There are some originals, Chant and Great God, and then That's All and Sophisticated Lady, or like the jazz standards, I guess, that they do on this one. So this is really cool. It has Pepper Adams playing baritone sax, so I like baritone sax a lot. Herbie Hancock on piano, Doug Watkins. Teddy Robinson. Unusual name. It says here in the notes that this is only Blue Note record. Teddy Robinson, so sort of an unknown guy playing drums. So, yeah, Donald Byrd, trumpet player, hard bop player, I guess, in the late 50s, early 60s, sort of evolved into doing a lot more, I guess, funk-oriented type stuff in the 70s, and was also, maybe still alive, a great educator, I think he was known for that. So, yeah, so these 3 tone poets, what I noticed about these 3 tone poets is that they all have these colors, so orange, green, and red. They're all really beautiful colors, you know, and I was wondering myself, did they, you know, have they subliminally affected me and made me buy these records with these tints on them like this? So, I don't know. But they all sound really good. And they're all just on this standard label. The last record that I got that I'm going to show you today is Bob Dylan, Rough and Rowdy Ways. So, yeah, like I say, all these records, I was not really taking any chance on any of these. These were all pretty much, I knew I was going to like them all. I pre-ordered this one and finally came in the mail a week or 2 ago. I'd been streaming it for quite a while before then, so I was already pretty familiar with it. So, cool pictures on the inside. Of course, the last song, side 4, is one long song, Murder Most Foul. This is a really good record. I've really liked it. You know, Bob Dylan is an artist that I, you know, don't approach lightly. So I think it really, well, I mean, to really enjoy it, I think I have to, you know, concentrate on it. So I'm listening to this pretty intensely. But yeah, I've been streaming it for a while, so yeah, I really like it. Inner sleeves here. Favorite song on here is probably I've Made Up My Mind to Give Myself to You. But yeah, lots of them are good. I Contain Multitudes, False Pride, you know, the whole thing is something that I'm going to have to listen to a lot more because, yeah, like I say, there's a lot of words, a lot of lyrics here. Very cool label. It's two records, both records look exactly like that. So, yeah, that's it. So a few records there. Thanks once again to Edward for the VCLT, and yeah, let me know what you think about these records. Have you heard them? I guess, maybe especially the Bob Dylan, the new Bob Dylan. What do you think about that one? And yeah, thanks very much for watching. I hope everybody's having a great day.